Welcome back to 2DGe10 guys.
Two.
Gotta do another beer review.
Gotta.
What are we gonna do today?
Today we're doing the Double Jack from Firestone Walker. Yet another one we can't get here. But they were insane and drove cross country. Not to get beers,
But we did.
say.
In the style?
Double IPA.
Alright. So, there it is. And where's Firestone Walker out of?
California. They're out of
California. Knows how to
Paso Robles. Probably butchered it, but this is America.
Alright. So, we gonna get to the pour?
Yes.
Alright, let's get to the pour.
Share very much with you.
Someday, we are gonna get proper glass styles for every style too.
I have them all. I just didn't want to tote them all.
No, that's fine. Perfect.
There's somebody behind the camera that I'm giving a pretend middle finger to at this point.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it.
Alright, so,
2DGe.
see it's very clear.
I wouldn't really expect anything less.
Looks really good.
Nice golden orangish color to it,
The head dissipates rather quickly.
which I did expect for it being a double IPA, higher alcohol. But, alright, see the nose.
Definitely some grapefruit there.
I'm getting
And
tons of that, tons of tangerine.
yeah, as I was gonna say, it's more on the orangey
Yeah, I'm
tangerine
getting,
side as well.
It is like orange juice, like, not your, fake processed stuff, but yeah, if you peel an orange and you're holding it up to your nose, that's what it smells like.
Might be a little bit of
But yeah,
piney residue.
definitely more fruit forward than pine, which I did not expect
I didn't either.
them being on the west coast like that. Oh, awesome smelling beer though.
Does smell really good.
Taste.
Alright.
Front of the tongue, like you'd expect for the style, massive bitterness up front. The consistency is a lot like any of the stone beers that I've had. It's not like syrup, but it's a thicker, syrupy kind of mouthfeel to it. Again, a lot of fruitiness in the taste, just a ton of fruit, and it really carries all the way through. Awesome sweetness to it as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's got a real good malt balance to it.
But again, for those of you who don't drink craft beer that much, the reason you want a lot of sweetness to it, and that might sound weird, but the reason that you want a lot is because you're putting a ton of hops in it.
In fact, what is that?
Triple hop.
Triple dry hopped.
Dry hopping isn't going to do anything for bitterness, but that's why you're getting such a huge aroma out of it.
Yeah, it's fantastic smell. It's a great beer. For a double IPA, you said?
Yeah, double IPA. It's tough. IPAs are definitely my favorite style. This is one of the better ones that I've had that is available non-stop. I believe it's year-round production for them. It compares a lot to Enjoy By from Stone, in my opinion.
I'll say it's not as syrupy,
yeah.
but I don't want to call that, like it's a bad thing. But
It also
this
doesn't
is really,
have the balance of aroma that Stone has, which the Enjoy By has. It has just hops from every range of smelling profile that there is: pine, citrus, stone fruit, all that stuff. This one mostly stone fruit, in my opinion, with exception to the citrus from the orange that you're getting in here, but just No, that's awesome.
Very good. Very good beer. Very well balanced.
All right.
Very happy.
Your score for style.
Style, I'll go 9.5. I'll go 9.5 on this one. It's a good beer.
I'll have to do 9.5 as well. For me, like, it hits pretty much all the numbers. And it really surprised me because this is a West Coast brewery. And it is a West Coast style, but it's not as piney as I thought it was going to be, which I was actually happy about. For me, though, I'm going to give it 9.5 as well because for me, my personal preference, I like more stone fruit smell than I get from this. It's tremendous. Like, I can't take anything away from it. I wish it had a little more of the stone fruit smell to it. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of tangerine, a lot of orange out of it.
Definitely.
But, I mean, it's still just really awesome. What are you going to do overall?
Overall, I'm gonna give a 9. I'm gonna give a 9 because it's something that I would enjoy drinking fairly frequently. It's something that if I saw it, I'd get it again for sure. It's probably not something I'm gonna give to the average consumer because, well, I don't want to share it. And number 2, it's going to overwhelm the average. But I'd bring them up to it. But I'll give it a 9 for sure. It's a great beer. Great beer.
I'm going to go higher. I'm going to do a 10 on overall because there's not a lot that I would pick number 1 over a good double IPA anyway.
Well, that is true.
The only knock, though, and that's because of the style, is the alcohol content, it being, what, like at least a 9. I didn't look, but yeah, the only knock is just the alcohol content, which is 9.5, so it's not one you're going to be able to drink all day necessarily. You could. Yeah, 10 for me because, number 1, they nailed the style, in my opinion. They just, everything you want. So, that being said, that being one of my favorite styles, I'm not going to pick many over a good double IPA, and this one's a fantastic one. So, 10 for me because there's not much I'm going to pick over it.
So we're relatively close on this, and it's definitely a go out and get it beer. I mean, it's a doggone good beer. So
drive across the country beer.
If you're going, why not? You know what? That's a good rate. I don't know if I would rate it that, but it's a great beer.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's not a drive across the country, but it's real good.
Yeah. So 2DGe.